Hey people, it is Monday, February the 26th. The time is 4:50 in the afternoon. It's currently 6 degrees, but feeling a bit chillier with a slight wind chill, I think. And I am walking here with my buddy Jim, who's visiting from North Bay, and he's in town to check out a concert tonight at Scotiabank Arena. He's going to go see Pantera and Lamb of God.
Yeah.
But as is tradition, whenever Jim is in town, we like to go to Belly Buster Subs and enjoy a nice foot-long, bust our belly with a foot-long veggie sub. So we're going to head to Belly Buster here. We're currently walking south on my street. Going to hang a right here on Shooter Street and make our way to Belly Buster, which is on King Street West in the entertainment district.
And I just want to get this out of the way now so I remember. Shout out to Steve Neville in North Bay. Steve.
That's right. Hello,
yes,
Steve.
Hello, Steve.
What's up, Steve Neville?
That's for you, buddy.
In my hometown.
North Bay represent.
That's right. North Bay in the house.
This way it's easy now. I can tell him it's right at the start. Check it out. He might be watching. Or is this live?
This isn't live.
Oh, this is okay. This is
yeah.
one. Yeah.
This is pre-recorded. Yeah.
Now I know you do daily, but do you usually do the daily ones, and then it's like how often are the live streams, like the longer ones?
I do lives every 3 or 4 days. So maybe like twice a week. Yeah. Sometimes 3 times a week if I'm feeling more in the mood.
This is a nice day to do, or a nice time of day to do a video. Look at nice sky. Like.
Yeah. So every day there's something on my channel. If it's not live, it's a pre-recorded video.
Yeah.
Special Constable.
What was that one?
Yeah. So we're walking west on Shooter. We're just going to continue right to the end of Shooter Street where it hits Yonge. And maybe we'll take a shortcut through the Eaton Center.
I know, Ken, I want to ask you. One of your most, I don't know if famous is the right word or whatever, but one of your most popular videos, maybe there's others, but what was that one? It was the guy kicking the, what happened there again? He kicked the taxi?
Yeah, the short.
Right.
My short where the guy was kicking a car in a snowstorm.
Right.
Yeah, because it turned in front of him at the intersection.
Which happens constantly.
And he was walking his dog, and he...
Did it almost hit the dog?
No. When I watched the video, the car doesn't come
really
close to hitting the dog or anything, but the guy just still reacted and harshly kicked the car pretty hard.
And that kind of, I remember you telling me, that kind of blew up, eh?
Yeah, it has almost 9 million views.
Right.
It's by far my biggest video.
I remember when you were on the radio, Quint in the Groove. There's another shout out, Quint in the Groove.
Quinty in the Groove,
Quinty,
yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
Quinty in the Groove. I remember when you guys were talking about it and how it had kind of blown up into this. What did they call it? Going viral?
It went viral, yeah. It went viral twice because it blew up once and got up to about 3 million views. Right. And I thought that was
3
it.
3 million?
Yeah, I thought that was it. I thought like, okay, 3 million views.
Oh.
And then it died down and I thought, well, okay, that was awesome. But then like a few months later, it blew up again.
Now, do you think that's because maybe someone posted it somewhere or something?
No, it just was in the YouTube short. You know, like it was just getting played in the YouTube short thing to a huge audience.
Is that your most viewed video?
Yeah, because it went from 3 million views and then it started up again and went up to almost 9 million views.
See, I wonder what would happen right now if I just ran up and just like kicked one of the cars and you recorded it. And then, but then it'd be like, wow, it kind of faked it.
Yeah, I doubt lightning would strike twice, right?
Yeah, I'm feeling warmer now. It was a bit chilly when we started walking, but maybe just the fact that we're walking, I feel warmed up now.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful day, though. What did you say the temperature was? What, 5?
6 right now.
Hey, kid. That dog has a puffy tail.
Where? Oh, I didn't even see it.
That's an adorable dog. What's his name? Him? Her? I love the slippers.
Hey, Sammy. How you doing, Sammy?
Hi, Sammy. Can we pet him?
Yeah, he cuts people off.
Sammy?
That's good.
Oh, he's a little nervous. A
Yeah.
little
Hey,
nervous.
Sammy.
He was 3 when I got him. He's 4 now.
Oh, he's nice. Old?
Yeah,
3,
he's
4, you said?
Yeah, 4.
Well, that's still young. It's a puppy.
I've had him about a year.
Yeah, he's nice.
I think I caught Sammy taking a pee there
Edit that out later.
on video. Yeah.
Now, have you ever been doing one of your videos, Ken, and you just wound up getting something for whatever that might be, and you're like, can't put that in there. Had to take it out? Does that happen?
I don't think so. Nothing that was against YouTube's
Which would be like
terms
what,
of
like
service.
nudity or
Yeah.
hate speech or
Actually, I'm wrong. It happened one time when I was doing a video along Church Street here during the Pride Street Festival.
something. That explains it.
The Pride Street Festival, there was
Show me that.
some nude people, some naked people walking.
I'm following you.
So I
they
remember.
don't allow that, or don't they just
no,
flag it as,
they
like, adult?
they don't allow it, even though nudity in of itself doesn't go against YouTube's terms of service.
Right.
It's only sexualized
Oh,
nudity,
okay.
right? So these are just nude people walking down the street.
Right.
But yet that video still got immediately flagged and
For what reason?
demonetized, and I had to re-upload it after editing out all the nudity.
But why though? Like, what rule was being broken?
Well, just I don't know.
Because,
Because
like
there
you
are
said-
other videos on YouTube
Yeah.
that include nudity.
Well, like sometimes I'll run across a video where it gives me a little warning. It'll be like, this shows graphic violence, or
Right,
Not that I
right.
look for that, but every so often, right? And
Yeah.
and you can still watch it. You just got to click the little I agree or
Right.
I want to continue or whatever.
But as soon as I uploaded that video, it immediately got. It actually got removed. It just got removed.
do that. I've
They
heard
just
that
took it down. It was gone. I was like, holy cow! They just took it right down.
Another dog with slippers. That seems to be.
And then I got a warning. From YouTube.
Like, is it like an escalatory thing? Like, this is your first warning.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you 2 more.
They give you a warning, and then if you do it again, then you get a strike. And if you get 3 strikes, then they can take your channel down.
Right.
So I just got a warning for that, and then I re-uploaded the video after I edited out,
God,
you
it's
know,
extra
the
bright all of a
nudity.
sudden.
Yeah, the
Is that
sun.
just me?
We're walking into the sun.
Does Toronto have, let me see if I can explain this. They call it, what is it, New York Hinge or whatever. Like there's a certain
Yeah,
time of year. Toronto has something similar.
yeah, it's just called Toronto Henge. Yeah,
Right. So do you know what is that exactly?
that's when the sun is setting at certain times of the year, and it lines up perfectly with the tall buildings when you're
Yeah.
looking down a street.
So it's just once a year?
It's,
kinda lines
no,
up
it
like that?
happens several times a year, maybe.
Right.
So the sun aligns with the street grid. So when you're looking down a street lined with tall buildings, it's like a canyon,
Right.
and the sun is setting perfectly aligned looking down the canyon. So it's just kind of like a cool visual effect.
Right.
So you can see that in the financial district when the sun is in the right position, and they just call it Toronto Henge. Same as in New York with New York Henge or
So they call it
Manhattan Henge, yeah.
There's the famous, is that fair to say, famous Massey Hall? I want to say it's,
Yeah.
You can say famous.
Yeah, it's famous, yeah. Good old Massey Hall.
Not too long, last couple years, an archival concert, Neil Young at Massey Hall, I picked up for my dad or Ebog.
Oh, yeah.
But to be honest with you, I don't think I've ever went in there. I don't think I've ever seen a concert there?
I've never been inside either.
No, eh?
No.
That was fun that time we went, not too long ago. Remember we went to it's the Loblaws now, it was the old Maple Leaf Gardens?
Yeah.
It was Maple Leaf Gardens?
Yeah.
And even though it's just obviously just a grocery store, they still had that one little area where you could see like the old professional, I'm a professional wrestling fan.
Yeah. All the pictures.
Yeah, the pics
Yeah.
of like the old wrestlers, and so I thought
Yeah.
that was kind of cool. But I know there's a big wrestling event coming here in July, WWE event. And
Oh, yeah?
I haven't been to one in a while, and my cousin Katie, she's a big wrestling fan. But I was like, and she goes to those big events. She went to like the Elimination Chamber and the one last year, I believe was in Montreal. So I was like, well, you know what? You like wrestling, I like wrestling. How come we're not going to these shows together? Like, let me come, or let's plan something. And so just coincidentally, I was like, well, this big event's coming in July. Let's go to it. She's pregnant. And that just happens to be when she's like kind of due.
Oh, okay.
So it's just a timing thing.
Yeah.
Great that she's pregnant, but not just would have been cool to go to the show.
All right, we're at Yonge. We're just going to cross Yonge Street. There's the Eaton Center right there. We're just going to cut through it. I guess it's rush hour also.
Yeah, it's busy here.
Yeah.
Big Jumbotron or whatever it's called, right?
Yeah.
Now, how come it doesn't seem to me that, remember there was a year or two there where all those, I don't know what the right word is, the mascots, like, Batman, Toronto Batman, and Toronto.
Yeah.
Remember that for a while?
Well, you know what drove them all away?
What?
The preachers.
Oh, really?
The preachers with their big speakers and megaphones, and
Oh, yeah.
they drove all the characters away.
It's too bad, man.
Yeah.
I remember for a year or two there, it was almost getting too much. Like,
'Cause-
like the Toronto's, remember Giant Spock and
Yeah,
Toronto
yeah.
Batman?
And Silver Elvis.
Yes, yes.
Because I met Silver Elvis recently in his normal persona.
Oh, really?
And I asked him, like, how come he doesn't go to Yonge and Dundas anymore? And he told me that all those characters
Yeah.
left because of the preachers.
No, there was a Spider-Man, Toronto Spider-Man.
Yeah, there was like Spider-Man, Batman.
Yeah.
There was like
Giant Spock.
a Bumblebee, a giant Spock,
Yeah. Giant Spock also did a Giant Vader, Darth Vader too.
right? Darth Vader, yep. And some other ones,
Hey,
but
do you remember we went to Fan Expo? I don't remember the year. We were walking around checking stuff out, and we're like, you know what? We got like another hour or whatever. Let's just follow Giant Spock around.
right?
Random.
Right, we're just cutting through the Eaton Center.
I've been there before.
It's Trinity Church and the old house.
You know what I told Krista? Remember Krista? She came up for the concert with Tide last time. I was telling her that one thing, because she's not really familiar with Toronto, so to her it's always like kind of a new thing. Like even last time it was her first time on the subway, but she wants to check out. I told her about it. Graffiti Alley.
Graffiti Alley. I just did a video walking through there.
Yeah, and it's so awesome.
This is cool. Spectrum.
What is this?
It's just an installation they're setting up.
But I promised her, told her next time I take her to Graffiti Alley, let her check it out.
Yeah, I just did a video, which I haven't posted yet on the channel, but I will be posting that soon.
Do they change the graffiti like every so
Well,
often?
it gets changed like as time goes on. New pieces
Right.
replace
It's
older
sanctioned,
pieces.
right? It's like
Yeah.
they're allowed to do it.
Yeah, for the most part.
Right.
Yeah. Some old pieces are still there from like before I even lived in Toronto, but
Oh, really?
but some new ones have
The
covered
ones-
up old ones.
The ones I remember that were so good, the Pink Panther, Snagglepuss,
Yeah.
Snagglepuss, and Cheech Wizard. That
Yeah, I know there's at least one Pink Panther still there. I'm not
Yeah?
sure if it's the same one or not.
I like that one.
I remember the one you're talking about.
What is it? Kind of on the pole, like pushing on the pole.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be the one. Yeah. All right, this is Albert Street. It's not really a street. Once upon a time, it was a proper street. Actually, that's Albert Street. So what's this one?
What?
Is this Murray Street then?
So confusing.
Yeah. Let's see. James. Okay.
James?
How did I not know that? Okay.
What's this big?
This is Old City Hall. Yeah. So now we're on Albert Street. So let's head down Queen West. I don't think we've done a video of us walking along Queen West before.
Did you ever wind up? I can't recall if you mentioned it to me, Kenny, but weren't you going to do kind of a Halloween themed video or something at one point? Did that ever happen?
I did, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know if I caught that one. What'd you wind up doing?
I went to Necropolis Cemetery to try and find the grave of Joseph Bloor, the man that Bloor Street was named after.
You find it?
No, I didn't find his grave. But he's the scariest looking dude. If you look at a picture of Joseph Bloor online, like he's a guy from the 19th century.
Big beard and stuff?
So there's like a picture of him taken in the 19th century with early camera technology.
Yeah.
And he looks like the scariest looking dude you've ever seen in your life.
So when you went to the cemetery, I gotta ask it, did you encounter any paranormal activity?
No, nor was I expecting to.
You never know.
But I couldn't find his grave. I was looking and looking. There were lots of leaves on the ground, and lots of the graves were just those kind that are just on the ground without a gravestone,
Yeah,
you
it could
know?
have been one of those ones.
So I think his grave was just covered up with leaves.
We know why. They probably, you could maybe say it's cheating, but you probably could have Googled it. Like sometimes
I
you have to
did.
find a grave.
I did,
Yeah?
and I still couldn't find it.
Really, huh?
All right, now this is Bay Street. I do know the name of this street.
Well, I just know Bay because that's where the
Yeah.
old bus station is.
Yeah, it was right up there. All right, let's cut through Nathan Phillips Square. Although I hear loud music there.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't want to cut through.
There's some sort of music.
We'll go around the music. We'll avoid it. I think I should be able to walk through here. It says this way. What's with all this fencing though? Like take it down.
Yeah, why is it all here?
Too much fencing in Toronto all the time. Some of the music they play at the skating rink, which is, supposed to be a family-friendly place where lots of kids go, is not really appropriate for children. I've noticed this on more than one occasion.
Well, have they still been doing the shows? Like, okay, obviously it's winter, so not likely in the winter, but have they still been in like the Dundas Square shows? Remember, didn't you see Devo there? Or something?
Yeah, they haven't had a big concert like that in Dundas Square in a long time.
And who else is there? Sloan, right?
Yeah, Sloan.
A couple others.
Yeah, I saw like a bunch of bands. I saw Everclear there. Mudhoney. I
Yeah.
saw them. I saw Mudhoney. But there hasn't been a good concert like that for years, probably since
It's too bad.
before 2019.
I remember, like, I think this is maybe even before that you moved to Toronto, but I remember looking at the old like flyers and stuff, like Iggy Pop played there and whatnot.
Yeah. I'm not sure what changed, but after the pandemic and everything, obviously that all stopped. And then
Yeah.
it never started up again. So I don't know.
Well, hopefully, man. Didn't we go see, maybe, or was it my girlfriend at the time, maybe Maestro Fresh West there?
I never saw Maestro Fresh West.
I don't know. I remember there was a rap artist playing there when we were after a show and there was someone, I want to say it was Maestro Fresh West, but I could be wrong. He's Canadian, right?
Yeah.
Might have been him. What's this little fire over here?
I think it's the Eternal Flame. This is Osgood Hall. Let's just walk through here.
Earlier, it's been a mild winter. I know it has been up north.
Yeah, it's been very mild. I like this winter. I'm not complaining.
I see the lion and the deer or whatever, the statue.
Yeah.
Oh, the sidewalk is.
This is Osgood Hall we're walking past on this side. And the big courthouse complex here on this side.
Some more nice statues.
And these are like court related.
Oh, because I see the
Freedom of expression and freedom of religion.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Oh, there's the sun again.
Speaking, going back to what we were talking about, when your paranormal video, I heard you probably wouldn't be able to go in for one of your videos, maybe, but supposedly some old haunted. I remember seeing it on TV somewhere, an old haunted prison. I can't remember exactly where it is. Does that ring a bell to you?
Yeah, the Dawn Jail.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I did a live stream on Halloween Eve where I walked past all the supposedly haunted places downtown. So I started the video there at the Dawn Jail.
Yeah.
And I had at hand a little blurb that I got from the internet about each of the haunted locations. So I described why it was haunted and things like that. It was just like a fun thing to do.
Why is the Dawn Jail haunted? Because of all like the inmates?
Yeah, all the inmates that died there.
Probably violently.
Violently, a lot of them, yeah.
That's another big old building, huh?
Canada Life Building.
What is it, sorry?
Canada Life Building.
All right. You just got such a nice architectural design to it.
Yeah.
But Ken, when are you gonna do your video at Canada's Wonderland?
Probably never.
Why are you so anti-Canada's
I just
Wonderland?
don't have any interest in Canada's Wonderland, yeah.
Oh, no, I only bring it up as a joke, but I just thought it was funny. I think you told me before, but I was like surprised you were saying you've never been there.
No.
Or are you just like on purpose avoiding it, or just it's never come
Yeah,
up?
just doesn't appeal to me.
No, not a roller coaster guy?
Yeah, I guess.
like
I
it.
don't know.
See, I'm a roller coaster guy.
Yeah. I've never been on like a big roller coaster. I've been
No?
on some smaller ones.
Well, you seem okay with heights.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been on big buildings. So.
I'd probably enjoy going on a roller coaster, but it's not motivating me to go to Canada's Wonderland. Yeah.
Do they still have, like, obviously some on a much lower scale, but do they still have the, when my dad used to take me when I was a little kid to Center Island, they had some rides there. Do
Yeah.
they still have that?
Yeah, it's Centerville. It's like a
Centerville?
little kiddie amusement park.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. They didn't have big but I mean, you know, basic.
They had, like the scrambler and
Well, they had-
things like
yeah,
that.
There
Yeah.
was a haunted house, but they also had the log ride or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
The flue, that was fun.
Yeah. All right, we're just crossing University Avenue on Queen now. Walking right into the sun though. Maybe I'll see if the other side of the street is a little shadier. Maybe we'll switch to the other side.
Someday, Ken, you'll be doing one of your videos though, and you'll come across someone famous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I have already.
Who?
What's his name? Kevin Hart. Yeah, Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart? Yeah,
Kevin
I know
Hart.
that. I
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. He appears in one of my videos.
Oh, really?
I walked past him on Bloor Street.
Did you stop? Or
No, I didn't even realize it was him until
later on?
when I was uploading the video and looking at it, and I was like, wait a second, that's Kevin Hart.
Right. Hey, who knows? Someday you might walk by Getty Lee or.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Y además,
Does the sun affect the, like when you do your videos?
Yeah, a little bit. That's why I try to avoid it.
Yeah.
It's better. Yeah, this side is better.
There you go.
But this being Toronto, so much of the sidewalks are obstructed by construction stuff that you have to walk out into the street.
Now, I'm sure, I don't even need to ask it because I'm sure you have, but have you done any videos where you walk by the Rivoli?
Oh, tons. Tons.
Well, you know why I'm bringing that up.
Yeah. Nirvana, the band, the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It'd be cool running into those guys.
I've
wouldn't it?
talked about that show in like some
Oh, have you?
live streams and stuff. Yeah.
Do you remember we saw an employee from across the street, and we were like, I wonder if it's a real employee, or it's because it's one of those shows that some of the people are real, some of the people are actors or whatever.
Yeah.
We're like, well, let's go see if she actually works there. And sure enough, yes,
Yeah.
she was there.
Yeah. That's a really good show. Nirvana, the band, the show.
Oh, they gotta bring it back, man.
Yeah.
Look at this little dog.
Well, I heard they're making a movie, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there's going to be Nirvana, the band, the movie now. I'm not sure when that's coming
Yeah, but
out.
wasn't there like what was it, fourth season or whatever that never got played or something?
Yeah, there's still a whole season
What the heck?
that has not been watched by anyone.
Well, what's the deal?
I don't know. They should just put it on YouTube.
Well, yeah. Or just play it. What is it, like a copyright bullshit thing or something? Or,
Well, they have to find someone who wants to play it, I guess, but just play it on YouTube.
yeah. Oh, I know where.
Making our way west on Queen West.
Is the Rivoli still open, having bands playing?
Yeah, the Rivoli's It's chugging along, yeah.
Because I don't recall if I've ever. I try to go to lots of shows, as you know. But I don't know if I've ever actually went to a show at the Rivoli.
No, I never have. I've never even been inside the Rivoli.
Like, I mean, I think it's one of those things that doesn't have to be a show either. You can probably just go in and have a beer.
I've been to a show at the Horseshoe, but
Horseshoe, yeah.
never been
Is
in
that
the
where we saw
Rivoli.
BA? Where did we see BA in Toronto?
That was at like the Garrison, I think, yeah.
Yeah, like don't.
Here's the old Much Music building.
We still got the car coming on the side.
Yeah. So now it's a CP24 car.
Yeah.
It used to be a city TV car and like City Pulse News,
Hashtag release the Much Music documentary.
right? We want the Much Music documentary.
Much Music documentary.
Here's the big windows where all the people would gather outside and there'd be famous musicians
I did a few times.
sitting inside there getting interviewed.
I did.
Yep. And they'd have live shows sometimes in there too.
Well, I read actually that like
Pressing John.
Every so often I think about the time, and we don't have to rehash or anything, but I think about the time, that incident with the Rottweiler in North Bay that you
Oh yeah.
witnessed.
Yeah. Almost forgot about that. Now it's all coming
God,
back
I'm
to me
sorry,
now.
man, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well,
Because I was hanging with you right before then. Remember, I had just left.
yeah. So I witnessed a Rottweiler bite somebody,
Yeah.
and it was not pretty.
But I love all dogs.
Yeah. Good behavior. Subs, ice cream, and treats.
Oh, is that a new place?
A competitor for Belly Buster, maybe.
You an ice cream fan?
Somewhat.
Yeah.
When it's hot. In the summer.
Yeah.
I like ice cream sandwiches. That's my preferred ice cream treat.
We can when we get to. I know last time we went to Belly Busters, we were doing a video. We went in looking for the picture. We didn't find it. You want to see if we can do it again this time, or what?
Oh, the picture?
I know
Yeah.
where it is now, unless
Yeah.
they removed it, or I should know where it is. I don't know. Did you get the impression it was almost like twisting fingernails to get them to take our picture and put it up there? For
a little bit, yeah.
Come on, man. We've been here a few times. We deserve a
Right?
Polaroid. It's feeling like we weren't really there for a while.
All right, here's Peter Street. Let's walk south. We'll go down to King here.
No, do streets get named after any particular, or do they just call it Peter Street? Or
No,
do they
they're
actually-
usually named after a person.
like an individual.
Yeah.
Like some are obvious, but some not so obvious. Oh, there we go. Really got the sun to shoot on this way.
Yeah. No glaring sun walking south here.
much a beer will be tonight at the Scotiabank?
Probably
14
more than you
yeah,
would
want to
like to
for it,
pay.
or
Yeah.
that's worth, yeah. But that's okay. I'm not.
There's Richmond Street.
What's that box?
I think they watch traffic.
Cameras and stuff?
Yeah. Or anything that might happen, I guess.
Yeah.
We just have it on video.
Do you smell food or something?
Big time.
Yeah. Go from here.
Fresh foods. That could be it. And we're at Adelaide.
Now, how many videos have you done? Like, do you keep count, or do you have a rough?
Yeah, over 1,500.
1,500.
Yeah.
Now, when you reach a milestone, say like okay, number 1,000 or whatever the case may be, do you try to do like an extra, like I don't know, like make it a little bit more celebratory or
Well,
something?
not really. I might just mention it. I think I mentioned in my stream when I passed 1,000 that
1,000.
hey, I have 1,000 videos.
That's a lot
yeah.
of videos, yeah.
Yeah, but now it's 1,500, so.
Walking the dogs.
Yep.
So you stay for it.
There's not many kids living in these downtown neighborhoods, but there's tons of dogs.
Well, I got a few dogs, and I try, Sweet Pete. I got a few other dogs.
Yeah.
But she's getting old, but she still likes to walk. But when it gets too cold, and obviously I'm a little bit further north, so it's a little bit more chilly. I don't do it as much because they're not like, bigger, woollier dogs or anything like that. So the cold's gonna affect them more.
Right.
But like a night like this, yeah, I could walk Sweet Pete. It's definitely.
Mhm. And we're almost at King Street.
Which street is Belly Buster?
King.
Okay. Now, the first time I came to Toronto, my dad brought me because I was going to the hospital for sick children. I had asthma when I was a kid, but anyway, it was a lot different. Like I'm not like I don't know Toronto a lot, but I've been here a lot of times. But even I noticed the changes. Obviously, that was 40 years ago.
Yeah, just in the time I've been living here, there's been enormous changes.
Well, yeah, man.
Like dozens of skyscrapers have been built,
Yeah.
right?
And I miss some of the old stores, like the world's biggest bookstore, Sound the Record Man, Honest Ed's.
Yeah.
big slice.
That's just a bygone era, though. You know, like those stores were of their time,
Sure.
and you can't bring back, you know, things that had their time, and technology has moved on. You know.
Well, our old tradition used to be not the same tradition, but I just remember when I'd get off the bus before we used to go to Belly Busters, we'd go to Big Slice. And that's just I'm not that I'm comparing that to those old stores like Seven Record or anything like that, but it was just something to do, right? And then they closed it, and I like it was a pretty decent piece of Big Slice, but didn't they intend? Remember you were telling me they were going to reopen or something? That never happened.
Well, they said they would, but they never did.
It just never happened. So
Yeah.
it's probably been what, almost 10 years now, right? Or
Well,
maybe
like at least seven years, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. And walking right into the sun, but Belly Busters is right up here. Belly Buster. I keep saying Busters,
Yeah, me
but
too.
it's
I was
actually
gonna
just Buster.
Singular.
Yeah, singular. Only one belly bust per
Busted.
person.
Yeah.
So here we are. We made it to our favorite sub shop. Every time Jim is in town, we come here. So I'm going to wrap up the video. I hope you enjoyed as we made our way from near my place here to Belly Buster. I hope you enjoyed the walk. Kind of a busy Monday during rush hour. So, are you ready, Jim?
Let's go bust
Are you
our
ready?
belly.
Ready to be busted? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and also hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. And leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal as well as via my merch store, or you can also support the channel by becoming a channel member, or by sending a super thanks if you prefer. And you can find me on
Belly
Instagram. And then I can eat more subs at Belly Busters, that's right. And you can find me on Instagram under K Continuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back, because as always, what will we do? We will what?
What?
We
Bust
will continue. We will continue to bust our bellies